tú abrías la puerta, si tú no puedes abrirle a nadie.
An illegal immigrant crackdown has seen nearly 1,000 arrested over just one day as Donald Trump picks up the pace on deporting criminals. The 47th president is wasting no time as he cracks down on murderers, drug dealers, sex offenders, and even terrorists that shouldn't be in the United States. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, otherwise known as ICE, carried out raids in at least 12 cities across the US on Sunday and said it made some 956 arrests. That's double the 500 that were arrested on the first 2 days of Trump's presidency last week. ICE carried out the latest raids in cities including Chicago, Denver, Austin, and Los Angeles. In Chicago, Trump's border czar Tom Homan and Dr. Phil were embedded with ICE agents as they carried out one arrest in a suburban neighbourhood. There, they found and arrested an illegal alien convicted of sex crimes involving children. Dr. Phil asked the man, Sam Seda from Thailand, if he had been charged with sex crimes against children. Seda replied, "Not really." A stunned Dr. Phil said back to him, "Not really? And never been deported?" "No," Seda said. Homan has previously told illegal immigrants, quote, "You better start packing now," and also dubbed illegal immigration the biggest national security threat since 9/11. He is prioritising deporting public safety threats and national security threats, but said he would eventually look to target non-criminal illegal immigrants. In Denver, ICE arrested 49 illegal aliens from the Tren de Agua gang in an early morning raid on a makeshift nightclub, the DEA said. That raid was connected to a DEA drug trafficking investigation that began several months before Trump took office, a DEA official told local affiliate KDVR. A number of sick individuals have also been arrested as immigration raids have sped up over the past week. As part of the nationwide raids, a Jordanian with suspected ties to ISIS was busted by ICE in Buffalo on January 24. In another shocking case, a 59-year-old Dominican Republican man was living free in Boston despite a criminal conviction for second-degree murder. Homan slammed Democratic politicians who he said want to vilify the men of ICE. Democratic mayors are worried about ICE acting unlawfully or arresting non-violent illegal immigrants. San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan said, quote, "I sincerely hope that ICE remains focused on enforcement actions related to violent and serious criminals harming our city, not neighbours who are contributing and law-abiding members of our community." The average number of arrests by ICE in 2024 was 310, but that number now sits at 433 and is expected to grow. Trump is disappointed with those figures and said he wants ICE field officers to make 75 arrests each day. ICE officials have now been directed by Trump to increase the number of daily arrests to between 1,200 and 1,500, according to the Washington Post. Trump's strong America First policy has already seen a row erupt with Colombia, culminating in the president posting an AI picture saying, "If around, find out." The South American country buckled after it initially turned away 2 planes of its citizens who had entered the US illegally. The president threatened to slap a 25% tariff on all Colombian imports and revoke visas for government officials. Colombian President Gustavo Petro has now offered to use his own plane to fly deported migrants from the US to Colombia. But Petro slammed Trump, saying, quote, "You don't like our freedom? Okay. I don't shake hands with white slavers. Overthrow me, President, and the Americas and humanity will respond. You can try to carry out a coup with your economic strength and your arrogance." But immigration is high up Donald Trump's list of priorities, and he has already ordered the end of birthright citizenship. Trump also declared a national emergency at the border with Mexico just after he was sworn in for the second time.
I will declare a national emergency at our southern border. all illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the largest massive deportation operation in history is well underway. Promises made, promises kept, she said.
It's not a big change. We'll see the numbers, but the conditions have been very similar or are very similar. It's about, the beginning of a new administration and also ideological difference as well. But it's going to be interesting to see how much the United States can do and how massive are the deportations that he is promising. Colombia is not the main trading partner, the most important trading partner with the United States. However, because of the asymmetries between the two economies, of course, the United States can impose for a short term tariffs on the imports from Colombia, and this is going to be devastating for the country. So it's an instrument to pressure this nation in any single form. And this is also a sign to other countries, particularly a sign to Mexico, because there are more things that the United States were going to negotiate with Mexico, particularly in in immigration. It's too early to say if this is going to be just an instrument of negotiation, of if we're going to see really mass deportations and America First policies being implemented all over the board. We have to wait and see.
Porque tú abrías la puerta, si tú no puedes abrirle a nadie.
You got transport car? Hey, Lewis, your car, right? Hey, to the right over there, that corner.